We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Alex Santos, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 7. And we are ready
Leading
for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, the designated hitter, number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, Dero, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So stepping in, number 8. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, Dero. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Scooter Gennett.
Striding forward for his first chance, Scooter Gennett, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
The windup and the 0-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Jeanette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Andrew Suarez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
A ball and no strikes. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. This is flared out towards second. And that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
High in the air out towards shallow right. McKinney's there for it. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So digging in now, number 5. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 2-0, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
28, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Batting 6. The designated hitter.
Here's Justin Smoak now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Tellez on second. Grichuk on at first with nobody out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Derek Fisher the next to bat as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 3 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Coming to the plate now, Billy McKinney, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Drilled on the ground to short, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping into the box, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This one's down to third. To his left, Guerrero. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, number 8. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Belt has it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Count still at 1-2. Here's the 1-2, and he got him. Blue Jays held in check. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Now the payoff pitch home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Now batting, number 5.
Striding in once again, number 5. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. Fisher is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
3-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Belt is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Justin Smoak.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball well outside. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Driven to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 offering lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. McKinney at second, McGuire on at first with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Crawford waits on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Jays are out in front 3-2. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready now, Brandon Crawford, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Buster Posey now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Next to bat for Toronto, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. 2-out success means Randal Grichuk will bat this inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now at the plate, Randal Grichuk. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
first offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Tellez is off at first with two away. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Now another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup, stepping forward number 7. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Now the 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Fisher on the move, but this will land untouched. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. pitch popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. Still 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Madison Bumgarner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For San Francisco, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoak. He went down on strikes last time up.
The designated hitter, Justin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And it's gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak. 4th home run here in the early going. And it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
In now, Derek Fisher. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bumgarner has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Pilar moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Billy.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch on its way. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fisher, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike now. 2 out with a man at first. Smoke toward third. Up with it is Longoria, and that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Ornelas will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 36, Jason Ornelas.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in, number 8. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Three and 1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 27.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one
to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sam Gaviglio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 1, Kevin Pillar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. McKinney giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pillar stands at second with no outs. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. So a big moment here, and standing in, Buster Posey. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and 2 the count to Posey.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 7. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Rendell Gritchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoak.
Digging in now, Justin Smoak. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This is foul right side. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Longoria trying to get there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Smoke stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, the right fielder, Billy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. He's set, and the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding in to start the 9th, number 8, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one the count. The 1-1 gets a swing and a miss despite being a hanging slider. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batter, second baseman, Scooter.
Next to bat for the Giants, Scooter Gennett. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Brandon Belt. And they'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
4-2, the final score today. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Santos earns the win, his 2nd. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy, I get close from back of Bello, I get silver from some man. I get packages from Paris, I'm that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we're not the same. See that spider switching lanes. Give some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? Keep one back. Look at the whip, look at him smash. Look at him skirt, look at the catch. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's going insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, baby, careful when you handle this. Your hands are kind of plastic, be careful how 22. First time in B20, she was hanging out the roof. Bobby gets ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'm a second move. I seen his name, looking at my neck. Ooh, I was down bad, now I'm on a jet to win. Got all your sex on me, baby, told my to trick the cheese. Sipping on this, my baby, so that I wanna get the nigga, yeah, I regret the deal. Got 25,000 on me, when I heard riding in front, right on his out on me. Jump so fly, don't up, I wanted to feel the B12 when I was riding up. Busy been good all day, now, my girl, she just popped up. Make it good, I ain't switch it over. Haters gon' feel until your name ain't changed. Scripture tell me no one is stupid when rain tripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for you. I just do it for no.
If you was whack and you been a person like it's still wild.
I raise my hand and raise your family. Let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. Energy, I see I'm feeling free. I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie Dottie, who got the keys to my body? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you. Them hurting him too, cause don't let y'all know it. Think about what I've been through. And all that superficial. Through love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap, I've been through like don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So it's time to take it. Ride with them dope. Time to see who be realer and loaded. Get it on them and show these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. The room for all my hits. Have a plug it to your icon and feel them Manila. Step on them to the with this picture. Hit you from behind. Gotta get that first on shot before that you from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back. Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck, my niggas looking like thriller. I'm ready for the million. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in the Bentley with no silly. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't be with us. They know we ain't in danger. If you think you with my score, we've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm turntable. I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. You'll never stop the music when you're rocking like this, cause you could lose a great thing, like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if you ever get laid. Right, we can easy, baby, don't sleep. Right, ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. No turntables and the mic. time in between. She's hanging out the week. I give these ice cream, I didn't even have to sleep. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'm a second mood. I see this lane, looking at my neck.